young lady. Welcome in. Come in. Come in. Hello everybody, welcome to my writing cottage. My name is Ron Whitehead. I'm honored to be part of this program, this discussion with Rachana on the creative process. And so I am open, as I always am, to visiting and talking about anything and everything, especially creativity. So welcome. What is my creative process? Well, and where do poems come from and stories? That's different for everybody, every creative artist, every poet, every writer has their own way, and mine is unique to myself. Not only my belief, but my conviction is that first and foremost, I am energy, spirit. So I am more than the five senses. I am the five senses. I am the material body you see, but I'm more than that. So, and the world is made of energy first and foremost. So that's where poetry comes from. There are three primary elements in this world: energy, mind, matter. All of my poems and stories come from the realms of energy, the creative realms. They come directly from the creative forces of the universe. That's the way I've come to label or describe or name the energies beyond the physical, the beings who dwell in spirit. Call them whatever you choose to call them, spirit guides, guardian angels. Over the years, I have learned how to open my energy centers up, chakras if you want to call them that, so that I become pure energy. I call it white light, as in lightning, white light, pure electrical energy. And when I do that, that enables me to get out of the way and let whatever's coming in me and through me to arrive. And so I learned a long time ago that listening is the greatest art of all. So I learned how to listen. I listen to the voices coming to me. As often as not, images arrive when I'm in or near water, taking a shower, for example, in the mornings. I relax, I let go, I release the worries, the thoughts, everything the mind is bombarded with. I move that out of the way when I open up my energy centers, and like water, I let it flow. I let the forces of the universe move in me and through me. I pay attention, I listen. And when an image arrives, whether that image is a word, a phrase, a line, a full-blown story or a poem, or just the visual image of an event, I have learned to recognize and honor that as a gift from the creative realms, the shadow realms. And so when I hold on to that and I get close to a pen and paper, a keyboard, and I start the process of writing it down into the material world, into the form of a poem, a story, a book, an event, the creative work that I have been doing for decades now. And so when I get up at 4 a.m. in the morning, which I've been doing for the last few years, I prepare coffee. I have a couple of cups of coffee, and I have a Danish, whatever it is, I take that morning. And so I had to learn how to tame my high-strung, passionate energy and channel those energies into the more productive rivers, streams, words. And it wasn't an overnight process. Not much is. Even if we have an awakening and a flash, an epiphany, then it takes time to translate that into daily activities. And so I began that process in the mornings at 4 a.m. and I check emails, their communications from other folks, family, friends, people around the world who I'm working on creative projects with. I'm always working on a number of projects. Right now, Sunday, I go into the studio, Logan Street Music Studio, to record a new album, the vocal tracks for a new album of Tagore songs. Tagore was the great poet, the first non-European to win the Nobel Prize in Literature. And in the mornings, I just edited a 555-page brilliant book by my friend Margaret Ann Harrell, who edited my friend Hunter S. Thompson's. So I finally wrote 14 suggestions for aspiring poets and writers, which was published in a little chapbook by Underground Books in New York City. They've published 3 chapbooks and a full-length book by me, another chapbook by Junebug, my sweetheart, and me. But I'm able to send this out. And in this one chapbook, The Path of the Ancient Skald, Skald. I lived in Iceland for 2 years, where they still speak Old Norse, and I've studied the history of poetry, of course, and I've read the ancient Norse text, the Icelandic text. And so This is The Path of the Ancient Skull. 14 suggestions for aspiring poets and writers. 1. Join a writing group. Outgrow it as soon as possible. 2. Dig deep into your childhood. Write the best and the worst memories. Embrace your past. Be an autodidact. Teach yourself. The school of hard knocks is the best school of all. Learn everything you can about everything you're interested in. Learn things you don't even want to learn, things that are uninteresting but are related to your poem, your story. Read everything you can get your hands on. 3. Take classes on literature, poetry, prose, and on writing. 4. Master grammar and scansion, the terrible mechanics of prose and poetry. 5. Be a master skeptic. Doubt yourself and everyone else. 6. Be a master believer. Believe in yourself and nearly everyone else. 7. Submit your work to every publication under the sun and moon. 8. You're gonna get rejected 1,000,000 times. Get used to it. Suck it up. Develop your willpower. Quit whining. Be strong. 9. Gather your poems and stories into book manuscripts and send them to publishers. And when you're rejected, publish your own work. Think about the great writers and poets who published their own work. Virginia Woolf, Mark Twain, Walt Whitman. The list is long. 10. Read your work out loud, in private, in public, at open mics. Read your work out loud to dogs, cats, birds, people, to anyone and everyone. 11. Entertainment is central. Captivate your audience. Do you want to be bored by someone reading their poem, their story? Put all the energy you have into reading. Sing your work. Even if you can't carry a tune, sing your work out loud. Listen for the rhythm. Get rhythm. Build music into your poem, your story. Poems and stories are dancing songs. 12. Listen. Listening is the greatest art of all. By listening to others and to yourself as you read your work out loud, you will become a better writer, a better editor. 13. On the darkest, stormiest night of the year, take everything you've learned and get in a car and drive as fast as you can along the coastline with a deep cliff falling down to the pounding ocean, and throw everything you've learned out the window while screaming as loud as you can, "Farewell, goodbye." Then go your own way and start anew. Be your own original voice. 14. Never give up. No matter what is going on around you, never give up. Here's the official film poster for Outlaw Poet, The Legend of Ron Whitehead, produced over a 10-year period of time by Storm Generation Films and Dark Star TV. It's the story of my life and my work. Now available on Amazon Films, Amazon Prime Films documentaries. The next to it is the official poster for the 10th and final Gonzo Fest, which is a celebration of the life and work of my friend Hunter S. Thompson. Amazing writer, amazing festival. The one we just held was the last one. I was co-producer and chief of poetics, co-producer with Denny Humphrey. My friend the Bear, I received this gift for my 70th birthday. Jen Bug and our neighbor Angie surprised me with this gift. It was given to me by a friend and fan from Chicago. April of 1994, I had the great honor, after working for a year, to meet His Holiness the Dalai Lama in Kentucky at the Kentucky Center for the Arts. I asked him for a question to share with young people. He gave me an answer, a long answer, and I had one of the most incredible spiritual, transformational experiences of my life. And I wrote, through this experience, the poem, Never Give Up. Never give up, no matter what is going on, never give up. Develop the heart. Too much energy in the world is spent developing the mind instead of the heart. Develop the heart. Be compassionate, not just for your friends, but for everyone. Be compassionate. Work for peace. In your heart and in the world, work for peace. And I say it again, never give up. No matter what is going on around you, never give up. It's a great honor. That poem is all over the world, in the Dalai Lama's books, many other places now.